What is up guys? And we are back with another Division 2 video. This time we are in World Tier 5 and I wanted to bring to you my first ever build. I had one back in before World Tier 5 hit, but I didn't get time to actually go into it. But for this one, this is a PvE build, and I don't quite have 3,000 armor. I was gonna put this video out like 2 days ago, and again, I've been trying to get to 300,000. I know it's probably, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be possible, but it just hasn't happened yet. With that being said, we're gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna talk about my knee pads. And this isn't anything new. But I am using the Gilligard, which gives me 5% total armor just from having one piece. I get bonus armor on the attributes, and of course I have patience. So after being in cover for 3 seconds, my armor repairs itself by 5% every second. Now, you may think this isn't a good talent, but it is. It's amazing because that doesn't mean you have to be literally hiding behind the cover. If you go into cover and then you start popping up and shooting, it still counts you as in cover and will heal your armor while you're sitting there shooting. It's kind of like having an automatic chem launcher beneath your feet all the time as long as you're in cover. And if you're not in cover, you're probably not playing on heroic. Now, the reason I say this is because this is just auto heals. You don't have to even slot it. You don't have to drop it. It's not a skill. It's an automatic thing that happens. Now, the other thing I'm running is clutch. I'm running that on my gloves, and so while I'm sitting there, shooting things, generating 5% every second, every time I get a critical hit, that's another 2% of my armor being healed. So that's 7% every time I get a critical hit, and that happens pretty often. Now, to add to that, I have on my LMG and my SMG, I have preservation. Now preservation is going to give me another 5% armor over 3 seconds. For killing someone, a headshot kill improves this repair. So, I mean, I could be getting anywhere from 7%, or when I kill someone, you know, 13% over 3 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of armor repair, like especially when you have a lot of armor. So when you get to 300,000, 10% would be 30,000 armor every second. That's at 10%, which is kind of the average, I feel like, if you're killing stuff and sitting in cover and getting some critical hits. So that's 30,000 armor being generated every second. And if you want to be a little more OP and just tank everything, you could, throw down the chem launcher beneath your feet. I'm like, so on top of your generated armor every second, you could have something like this. I don't think it's entirely necessary. I usually run with like the turret, like the flame turret. That's really good at, aggroing and keeping control of people from going a direction or not coming a direction I want them to. So I really like that. But yeah, guys, that's the entire build. Other than that, I do have hardened on my chest and my backpack. So that's an additional 20% armor from those two stats right there. But yeah, if you guys like this build, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, drop those in the comments. And also, if you have any meta builds, if you have any new builds that we haven't seen yet for World Tier 5, feel free to leave a link to your video. I'd love to check those out. All right, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.